I want to share with you, again, in just setting our perspective a bit. A digital deliverable or any deliverable has to convey understanding. And we've gone through, how do you understand the project? Do you understand the project through a model? Do you understand the project through a section? Do you understand the project through a plan and profile sheet or a grading plan or a detail sheet? There's lots of means for conveying that understanding. Here on the screen, you'll see a plan and profile of a drainage network, a typical traditional sheet we might find in a plan set. But with our development effort, we've actually taken the opportunity to reimagine some things and ask ourselves, how can we convey understanding in a way that's familiar and comfortable to the audience involved in the project delivery ecosystem. So what you see here on the screen is a infrastructure cloud representation of that plan and profile sheet. On the top, you'll see a plan view of the section of the project. On the bottom, you'll see the drainage profile presented to you. Now take this to the next step. Within infrastructure cloud, one of our goals is to present information in ways that, again, are familiar and comfortable, a plan and a profile view, but to enhance it with the ability to access data, to interact with the data and the model on demand, to dynamically really delve in and begin to understand the project. And I wanted to give you a glimpse into the infrastructure cloud functionality and help you just to get a view into this functionality that supports and demonstrates the way we're approaching digital project delivery. Here's another example. You'll see a typical section on the left. On the right, you see kind of like a grading layout plan. So we've got spot elevations along the edges of pavement. And so here again, a traditional way that we present project information to convey understanding of the roadway corridor. But let's reimagine how we could do that for the future and in a digital collaborative environment. So here is the perspective in infrastructure cloud. Again, you see the corridor, you see the elevations displayed along the corridor. Back to our purpose, present project information in ways that are comfortable and familiar to all project participants with immense advantages. So here you're not only looking at a static plan sheet representation of elevations, here we're giving you the ability to interact with the data. So it's not static, it's live and it's dynamic and interactive. Here with corridor analysis, you can move, rotate. We're providing the feedback for widths, elevations, cross slopes, depths, allowing you or any project consumer to interact with this corridor to find a spot elevation at any edge of pavement, to find where the pavement depth may vary, to find where transitions begin and end along the corridor. So this is one of those development efforts in terms of providing this next level consumption technology for project delivery. And again, these are just two pieces of functionality within infrastructure cloud that highlight our effort to bring the model to life, if you will.